I feel like you accepted the inevitable. You accepted a major ending. You realized that something really wasn't in your highest and greatest good. So you let something end. And through that process, whether that was a rebirth, a death and a rebirth, an ego death, a dark night of the soul, some sort of major cycle, karmic cycle in your life ended. And as a result, you've gone through the ascension process, a major healing process as well. And you might present as a light worker. You might resonate as being a light worker, shadow worker. I feel like they're one and the same, but just kind of a different modality, right? They're focused on certain types of energy healing versus the other might be focusing on a slightly different variation. So I feel like this is like spiritual education, spiritual leadership, the ethics, right? Having balance of light and the dark here being represented just, color wise, and the happiness versus leaving things behind and choosing a different path, a different journey, choosing like that silver lining. Like you can focus on the negative stuff or you can focus on the positive stuff. And I feel like you're very aligned, you're very balanced now. And so as a result of that, like others could benefit from that. So let's kind of see where this reading goes. So far we have the Sun, the Death, and the Hierophant. All right, so please use your discernment to know if this reading is for you or not, okay? So as we share divine guidance with you, please open your mind, heart to receive this with love. We ask you to stand in faith, trust, and knowingness that you are divinely protected and loved, and these messages are for your highest and greatest good, and so it is. Okay, High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. All right, let me do a shuffle just so that, and then I have, the Six of Pentacles, like sharing and receiving. Six of Wands, that's victory, recognition, for using your intuition and your claircognizance, your clairvoyance, your clairaudience. So if you have those three strong placements as far as your skill sets, you're definitely here to bring in a new way of doing things differently for the greater good, not just for specific people, places, or things, right? For their 3D benefit. I feel like whatever's been created on false territory is going to be crumbling. This could be systems, this could be companies, this could be, religious institutions, it could be education, it could be environmental. So there's a lot of change coming so that something better can be created. Okay, so it's kind of like letting the old ways of doing things go so that something new could be created. I feel like you're somebody who's going to help with this effort, whether it's just in your own life, maybe within your family unit, maybe at work, maybe in your community, however you see fit. I feel like we all need to start with ourselves first. So I feel like that's kind of the tone of this message, is that only change can happen if you're willing to change yourself first, right? It's like you lead by example. Okay, so I'm getting like lead by example energy here. All right, let's see what else we get. You are the change, I just heard. Yeah, and then the Fool comes out right after. Come on. You are the change that you want to make. So it starts with you. You got to start one step at a time, right? And what you learn, you can share, right? Because you've experienced it. You have firsthand knowledge, all right? Yeah, firsthand knowledge with the Magician. Yeah, it's really important that like you're putting into practice what you preach, right? And so you're that example. Like, yeah, of course you're not always going to figure it out 100%, but you're willing to make the effort. You have made the effort. You are currently doing it. All right. So if you are currently like feeling like you need a little pat on the back, here it is. Like, good job. Keep up the hard work. Yeah. Good job. Keep up the hard work. You're leading straight to where you need to be. Like, you're right on your path. I feel like this is confirming for some of you that like you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Keep up the hard work. Okay. Keep moving forward. Keep focused. You've already like resolved the past. It's time to let it go. High Priestess. Okay. You've moved on from that. You also are very like in a position of discernment, right? Like really understanding. You understand both sides to everything. You understand duality. You understand like the polarity of things. You know how one, you know, is the cause and effect of the other. Like you understand all these things, this knowledge, this wisdom. And I feel like, yeah, we have Emperor, like leadership energy. Like I feel like you're being asked to kind of like share more of your wisdom, share more of your knowledge, share more of your experience, so that other people can learn from you. So if you got like tips and tricks and cartwheels that you do, you know, maybe, oh, hey now, hey now, hey now. Maybe it's time to share them. Okay, so we have the Emperor and the Lovers. There's someone that you might be working with, okay? You might be working with somebody to kind of help bring in this change. All right, I feel like you're going to be like, you might be over here doing this or that, and then all of a sudden you're going to be like redirected, like, whoop, like the wheel turns like 5 times. Okay, ooh, I just saw like a fire sign, King of Wands saying, hey, hey, hey. So yeah, you might be totally redirected so that you are where you're needed, I just heard where you're needed. Like there's areas that you are needed. This could be in your family dynamic. This could be in your friend group. This could be at work. This could be in your community. Again, like all the things. Because I do have the 3 of Pentacles, so this is telling me like this is like you're going to be working, collaborating with this energy. I feel like you might also have a choice to make on maybe choosing a mentor, choosing someone to help or receive help from. Maybe there's some sort of like work change that's happening, because this also represents choices. I'm also getting like this can be love, and this is going to be somebody that you're going to partner up with and work with. Okay, what else we got? I feel like this is like co-creation energy with the Magician here, the Lovers. I mean, there's a lot of major arcana here. There's this entire thing is major arcana. All right, that is what's on the table here. It's all major arcana. Wow. Except for this one. 6 of Swords. So yeah, like I said, that redirection, I was picking up on that. Thank you, Spirit. So yeah, totally going in a different direction. And you know that not everybody has a ticket to come. So I feel like you're also like working through that process for yourself. Like, first of all, like you may not even know exactly where you're going, kind of thing. So hi, Empress. I love it when like the cards like do a peekaboo. They say hi. It's really cute. At least mine do anyway. All right. I saw the 5 of Cups a second ago. So someone is not feeling it. Someone is down in the dumps. Not you though. There's a King of Pentacles here who is enlightened. So this is like an enlightened energy. I feel like right now there's not a ton of movement, but I feel like they're just kind of observing. I feel like there's some energy that is kind of like watching you, observing you, witnessing what you're doing. It has something to do with your perspective, like maybe your point of view with certain things. I feel like they're kind of like watching it. Like if you have like a channel or something, this kind of would be like my watching, like my not stalking but watching, observing. Yeah, hi, 4 of Wands. You gotta be kidding me. Wow, no shit. This is coming in for some of you. Woohoo, baby. This is someone who is wanting like a high level commitment, like a very high level. Like they're under a hoopah, so this kind of represents some sort of like spiritual enlightened connection. We do have the angel at the very top and center, and this is like, you know, a lot of stability, a lot of security, a lot of balanced energy. It's 11/11, so it could be referencing a twin flame, but don't get it like, let's just go with a soulmate, okay? A relationship, because relationships are assignments, okay? Remember that. So just know that this is someone who you're meant to have an agreement with, okay? It's going to be happy. It's going to be wonderful. You're going to love it, Okay, so stay focused. Stay focused. All right, what else do we have here? The Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Yeah, I feel like this is like a new cycle for you. This is like a new beginning. You know, the Wheel of Fortune is in motion. You're moving forward. You're moving towards your destiny. Because the wheel is going clockwise. It's not going reverse. So this energy is going in this direction, if you can see where I'm going here. So this is definitely representing like a lot of opportunities, okay? As well. I feel like the two of you are going to put the past behind you and graciously flow into your destined path, which is the Ten of Cups. Are you kidding me right now? This is like the best reading ever. Ten of Cups, guys. Emotional fulfillment, happiness, joy, beautiful family life in a place that is modest, happy, free, and they look very self-sustaining. They look like they provide for themselves and they care about family first, right? Family providing, nurturing, loving, caring. They have animals around them. I mean, they're just in like bliss. You're meant to experience this, right? That's beautiful. And it's on its way to you. Beautiful. It's like, what other cards could I possibly ask for after this? Let's see. What would be a good question to ask? The Star energy. Healing. Constantly refilling your own cup. Understanding that you are deserving. You are deserving of this. Okay? Earth angel energy. You are deserving of this. Okay? You came here to experience what you experienced so far. You have done it. You're here to help volunteer. You're here to help rebuild a community that is independent and free. And you're going to lead the way and be the example as the star, right? The star is somebody that is bright, has a big light, is seen and heard and felt, okay? And often shares those energies with other people to help them, okay? So, yeah. And this is like over the High Priestess card, by the way. So, yeah. Cool. All right, guys. What's this? Justice. Balance is being restored in your life. This is your good karma. This is, you know, what your spiritual team agrees is justice for what you endured at the hands of other people. And the sacrifices you've made and the drastic endings you've decided to go with because you had faith and trust that there's something far better for you and that you're worthy of something better. And so you chose you and you chose God. And that's all you need. Okay? And that is the justice you will be receiving. Okay? So something beautiful came from this experience. And I want you to remind yourself what you've been through, what you've accomplished, and what you've overcome. Okay? And be really proud of you. Okay? Be proud of you. One step at a time, okay? One step at a time. Love you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday.